Now, the next thing that comes in here is that the authority for carrying out sentences um, against people was transferred from the church to the secular authorities around this time as well.
I've heard that before.
So none of these persecutions could have been carried on without the permission or cooperation of the secular governments.
Now, was that the secular government trying to tell the church to back off? This is our job, or is that the church trying to say we don't want, like, sort of, we want to wipe our hands of this. Let's make the courts do it.
No, I don't think it was just about witches. I think it was a broader issue in the culture. I mean, the whole history of the church and trying to sort out who's in charge of who is a long history, and this was just part of that process, I think.
One of the things that when you say probably wasn't a secular government as far as what we might think of today as secular government, but I think one of the things we're assuming here, let's say if we're going to accuse Christians of killing witches, what was the state of Christianity at the time? Because we didn't really have, like, say if the church was saying, the Roman Catholic Church was saying the magisterium are the people who can properly understand and they're to teach, they're the enlightened ones. There might be discouraging people. In fact, you didn't have printing presses up until near that time. So,
Just about that time, yeah.
Yeah. So what was the condition of the average person walking down the street who would say they were a Christian and who might be? Is it really these people, or is it the church authorities who are launching these investigations on witches, or is it the common person that does the accusing, and then the church authorities coupled with a government that do the judgment?
It's all three of those. It's the common people that are doing the accusing, carrying out the magic. It's the church authorities who are involved in heresy hunting, and the witchcraft thing got included in that. And then now it's the secular governments, and you're right, it's not secular in the sense that we think of it, but it's the princes, the monarchs, the ruling governors, so to speak, who had the power of policing and executing that took over. So it's a combination of all three of those things happening, and that's why it's really hard to see there's just one cause. It's a whole bunch of things happening at once and kind of coming together.